Okay, in today's Orchid Screw Up, I am going to unbox a order of orchids that I made because I thought I had killed one of my Richard Mueller crosses. So let's see if I can show the orchid that I actually thought I had killed, because it basically opened and bloomed about 24 hours after I placed this order. So right here, this is my Richard Mueller by Purpurata, which is, I believe, Sunset Glory. All right, very pretty. And so basically I was talking to Terry, and I was saying, oh hey, I think I killed it. And he basically told me that no, you can get it again. You can get it again from Diamond Orchids. So of course I went to Diamond Orchids and placed an order, and here, whoops, almost ended the stream. So the box came today, and I'm gonna unbox it live because it will save me having to upload this video later. So here we go. I've got to flip the screen back around, and let's see if I can put it someplace so we can see everything. I'm trying to put it on a fern. So I'm using my phone. I do all this stuff on my phone. And I have a problem. So this is my table, and it's covered in orchids still, and I'm trying to put the phone basically on it so that I can do the unboxing here. Trying to find a pot that will let me sit this on without having it all fall over. It's not going too well because nothing's tall enough. Alright, I could put it here like that, but then you guys all have to see the horrible scrunched down. Yes, I'm like a major idiot, since I was basically thinking, oh, I lost my Sunset Glory, I need another Sunset Glory. I will order another Sunset Glory from Diamond Orchids, and then it bloomed. So I love Sunset Glory. It's such a great like purple pink color, and it actually does change color as the blooms go on, but oh, like I just can't. I mean, Peter's is supposed to be a seedling cross, and so it's possible that it will look different than the one that I already have, so it won't be like a duplicate. And I do like different Richard Muellers that are the same breeding but that look different. Like one of the things that I have a lot of is BL Sunny Delight crossed to Richard Mueller, because I got a community pot from H&R a few years ago, and then I potted them all out, and I've been trying to see if they bloom out different. Every now and then I give one away to someone, but then I don't. I have kept most of them, so I'm hoping that most of them will look different. I think most of mine have just bloomed out orange, but I have one person who I first gave one to, and hers bloomed out pink. And all I could think of afterwards is, that's so pretty. I wish I had known to keep that one for myself, because it's different from all the yellow ones that I bloom out. So, but too late now, I already gave it to somebody. All right, so I only got 3 orchids from Peter. I don't know if he's taking up the torch for breeding H&R, because H&R is, obviously not gonna be breeding that much longer. And they used to be the big Richard Mueller breeders. So I don't know if Peter's like taking that over a little bit. I'd be delighted if it turns out that he is, because I love Richard Mueller crosses. And so I would definitely be buying a lot more orchids from him if it turns out that he starts breeding Richard Mueller crosses. So this one right here, okay, so this is the Sunset Glory that I got, and it's actually, so he actually, it's the reciprocal. So the one that I have is actually Richard Mueller cross the Laelia purpurata, and this one is Laelia purpurata varsanguinea, which has got this sort of pinkish hued lip, and it's a little striated. I can't say it, striated. So it's actually quite interesting. So it's Laelia purpurata varsanguinea crimson glow crossed to Richard Mueller, and he used exotic orchids. The exotic orchids Richard Mueller, I don't know if this one's different than some of the earlier Richard Mueller breeding that people did. So some Orchid Heights was a very popular Richard Mueller clone that lots of people used, and I don't know if that's the one H&R used for a lot of their stuff, but anyways, it's possible that this will look very different. Exotic Orchids is the more pinkish, spotted Richard Mueller versus the very, very orangey Richard Mueller that I think most of us are more familiar with. So we'll have to see. But here, there's a lot of tape on this. So I really like Richard Muellers, and I can talk about them for a long time. I have a Richard Mueller, cross Richard Mueller, that I actually bought from Peter, I think last year, no, 2 years ago. Anyway, it's in bud, and I'm hoping soon that it will spike for me. So you could see the Laelia purpurata influence in this. So here's my hand, right, and you can see how tall this is, right? And this is the Laelia purpurata influence on this seedling right there. Paper, more paper. Okay, so again, so that was the one that I put the order in for, and then I also got a okay, so so here's another, this is BLC Sunspots Valley Isle crossed to Richard Mueller Valley Isle, and I bought this cross last year from High Desert Orchids, but I believe that they used a different sunspots but I'm not sure, so I'm gonna have to compare it to the tag now. So now, wait a second, let me look at the tag, and let me see. Haiku Dawn, Hawaiian Treat. Here we go. If it turns out to be exactly the same, I'm gonna be sad. All right, so, oh nope, it is exactly the same. So this was Sunspots Valley Isle cross to Richard Mueller Valley Isle. So now I have those. And actually, I think with this one, I bought 2 of them because of seedling cross. So this was a really good deal from High Desert last year. I think it was only $12. This was $20 from Diamond Orchids with this. But for some reason, I think I was looking at the photos, and the photos look different, and I thought there was a different sunspots that was used. But apparently, somebody must have done this cross, and then they have sold community pots or flasks to people with it, and everyone is now selling it. I also saw it on eBay from various sources. So we'll have to see how it turns out. But so you can see the one that I got from High Desert last fall. I'm stuck to the tape. Is okay. So this is the one that I already had. Look at how much bigger it is. No sheath in this, so it's probably not going to bloom on this. But oh well. So basically now I bought 2 from Peter that I already had. This is a problem when you're addicted to Richard Mueller crosses, is you end up buying them again and again. And everybody has like the same crosses right now. One of the things that started this off is apparently Carrie has a Cecilia Irene. I didn't realize that they had split rubescens into rubescens, and rubescens bar aurea is now Laelia aurea, and not just like calling them both aurea. Anyways, and so basically rubescens crossed to Richard Mueller makes petite stars. My petite stars is currently in bloom, but the aurea cross to Richard Mueller is Cecilia Irene, and it looks like petite stars, but like mine starts out pink and then it becomes white. So it looks like, let's show that off while I'm talking about it. So this is my petite stars right there, and Cecilia Irene is like, it looks like this except with the pink hue. It has a yellow hue to it. So that is what we have. I would really like to get a Cecilia Irene. So if anybody knows where I can get a Cecilia Irene, let me know, and I will probably go buy it like crazy buckets. I just didn't even realize it was like available for sale. I spend a lot of time hunting the internet for Richard Mueller crosses because I'm so addicted. Okay, so the last one, and this one is Haiku Dawn. So this Haiku Dawn is Richard Mueller by Golden Zell, and Golden Zell, I believe, is a very large fluffy yellow with a red throat. And I have Haiku Dawn Strawberries and Sunshine, which ends up being, basically it looks sort of like Golden Zell, more orangey colored Golden Zell. And then I bought one from Exotic Orchids of Maui a few years ago, which was Haiku Dawn, and he called it Sunshine. And that one is pink. And I am not sure that I didn't get a mislabeled plant, because I don't see any Golden Zell in it, and I don't see any Richard Mueller in it either. It's just pink, like bright, flaming pink. So if anyone else has ever gotten that one and bloomed it out, please let me know if yours is pink too. But anyways, so this is a seedling cross, and so I'm hoping it will look different than Raspberries and Sunshine, which is the Mary clone that's most commonly available for this one. So that's it. Peter's plants are always gorgeous, and I have bought out all the Richard Muellers that I know about at this time on the internet until the next time someone does Richard Mueller breeding, and then I will buy more. Thanks for joining me, and happy buying orchids.